Hello fellow outsiders, welcome to today's episode. I'm just going on a hike today and I thought I'd bring you along with me. This trail I'm not as familiar with, so I'm just kind of going down it and seeing what I can find. So here we go. One of your greatest tools for survival will be your ears. And so when I'm walking in the bush, especially in an area that I don't know as well, like this area, I like to stop every once in a while and just listen. Because it's hard to hear anything when you're walking along. But if you're still for a moment, you might hear things around you that will be helpful. And so I've just stopped here and listened for a couple of seconds, and I can already tell that there's water running on up ahead of the trail here, which is surprising to me because I didn't know that there were any streams or rivers in the area. But I do know that there's a ridge on up ahead, and so I'm wondering if there's a bit of a waterfall or something flowing down over the rocks. But anyways, I'm going to go on up ahead here and see what's there. Okay, right here we have a yellow birch, and they look very similar to the white birch, which is more common in my area, but you can see here that the yellow birch, the bark is a little more golden in color, a little more yellow, and it's got a kind of a shaggy look to it. And then over here we actually have a white birch, and you can see the bark is a little whiter, and it's not as shaggy. So this yellow birch usually grows in well-drained, moist soil, usually near rivers or water sources, so that's a good sign. If you break off the young twigs that are on the ends here, they've got oil of wintergreen in them. So if you break off a twig and chew on it for about 10 seconds, you'll actually get wintergreen flavor from it, and it's a good way to freshen your breath in the wild, and something nice to chew on. I did a video a while ago about making tea out of yellow birch twigs, and I think I might do that today, so I'm just going to collect a few here and keep moving. So I didn't want to hurt the yellow birch by taking too many young twigs off of it, so I only took a few. And then I found the second yellow birch here that I took some more twigs from, so I just kind of spaced it out a little bit more so that they'll both remain healthy, but I can get what I need. So anyways, I'm still moving towards the sound of water here, so let's see where it's coming from. Okay, I'm getting closer to the sound of water now. And I'm going to stop and let you guys listen because it's still a little off, but I wonder if you might pick it up on the mic here. So here, just take a listen and see if you can hear the water too. So it sounds like it's coming from somewhere up on this rocky ridge. Actually, I think I can just hear the water about 100 feet through these trees. Sounds like a stream. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I'm following up the hill here. I'm following the water. And it doesn't look like it's coming over the ridge, so I'm starting to wonder if this is a spring. We'll find out here in a couple of moments. And here we are. This is the source of the spring. It's coming out from underneath this rock. And I went up the hill, there's nothing. Nothing up the hill, so this is definitely a spring. And there you go, there's a bottle of fresh spring water I just collected. And spring water in a survival situation is generally the best kind of water you can get, because as the water travels underground through the rock, it naturally filters itself out. But I must say that spring water isn't guaranteed to be 100% safe, because sometimes toxins or bacteria or whatever can leach into the water supply underground and taint the water. But if you're in a survival situation, generally spring water, if you can find it, is the best to drink. So while the water's warming up, I'm just going to take my twigs here and slice them into smaller chunks into the water. And as the water boils with the twigs in them, the wintergreen oil will steep out into the water, and I'll have myself a nice cup of wintergreen tea. Okay, so here's my mug of yellow birch tea or wintergreen tea. And it's hard to tell in the mug here, but yellow birch tea takes on a bit of a red tinge to it. Yeah, you can't really see it in the mug here, but I'm going to try and pour it on the snow. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but there's a bit of a red tinge to it. And so I've just boiled this for a few minutes, and it's ready to drink now, and it'll keep me healthy and warm me up. Another thing that I forgot to mention when I was picking yellow birch twigs is when you're breaking off the young yellow birch twigs, which is what you need for yellow birch tea, when you break them off, they should be pretty hard to break off. So when you bend them, they won't snap, they'll just bend. If they snap easily when you're bending them, that means that they're dead and they're no good. There's no oil in it. So you do need twigs that you kind of have to work to get off, because that's what has the oil in it. But anyways, it's time for me to enjoy my tea.